He was a soldier, a husband, and a father. Tonight, we're learning more about the man behind Wednesday's deadly mass shooting at Fort Hood, Texas. CBS 2's Dave Carlin has more on the investigation.
Investigators say the man who killed 3 fellow soldiers at Fort Hood, wounding 16 others before killing himself, suffered from mental illness. 34-year-old Army Specialist Ivan Lopez, a married father of a 2-year-old girl, moved to this apartment several weeks ago. Here's his neighbor, Shanice Banks.
He looked fine. He didn't look, anxious.
There may have been a verbal altercation with another soldier or soldiers, and there's a strong possibility that in fact, immediately preceded the shooting.
Fort Hood Commander Lieutenant General Mark Milley said Lopez had a .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol. Investigators told CBS News Lopez may have been upset because the Army had refused to grant him personal leave. The shooting started at a Fort Hood administration building. The first calls to 911 were made by 2 of the soldiers he wounded. Lopez then got into a vehicle, firing again as he headed to another building. In the parking lot, he was confronted by a female officer.
He pulled out the .45 caliber Smith & Wesson weapon, at which time she saw that, interpreted that as a threat, correctly so, and then engaged him with small arms fire, at which time then the shooter did a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
All 19 of his victims, military personnel. Among the dead, Sergeant Timothy Owens of Illinois, who was shot and killed as he tried to calm Lopez down. And among the injured, Army Major Patrick Miller of New York. 3 of the wounded are in critical condition.
Specifically, they have some injuries to the neck. We have a potential spine injury, and we also have an abdominal injury.
Fort Hood security was tightened after the mass shooting back in 2009. Lieutenant General Milley says security protocols are being reviewed again. Maurice?
Dave, thank you.